In this second part, we are discussing how to plan the meeting to have a successful daily scrums. Scrum Masters make sure the meetings are daily. When you're running daily Scrum meetings, make sure that they're just that, daily. This is important for consistent communication between team members about what is and isn't being accomplished. If these Scrum meetings are run infrequently, minor issues tend to be overlooked, pile up, and amount to larger issues down the road. Consistent communication is key to making these meetings as effective as possible in getting the program running. Remote workers should be part of the daily Scrum. Keeping remote workers involved is good for team morale as well as for project advancement. Asking them to dial in once a day ensures that your team is working as a team and that issues are addressed. How can we plan daily Scrum so that the whole team benefits? Let's see several recommended practices about schedule and attendance. The daily Scrum meeting should be held the same time every day. The reason? To enforce the regular heartbeat of the team. It brings values, like for team huddle in locker room or on field. This synchronized movement charges up people about to take on a challenge. The energy from individuals is magnified in the group, who becomes harder to be defeated. Also, it optimizes inspect and adapt feedback loop. To implement this practice, you just have one rule of thumb: start on time, every time. Consistency is key. We are flexible about the actual time chosen. It doesn't really matter that this meeting happens in the morning or at the end of the day. It must just be the same every day. If your team gets to the office early every day, hold your meetings first thing in the morning as to not interrupt valuable work time. Is your team's arrival staggered? Do your teammates have other commitments in the morning? Hold your stand-ups in the afternoon. The point is, this time chosen has to be convenient for the team. Our recommendation: the commitment belongs to the team, so should the schedule be. It's a collective ownership. A first obstacle is team members are joining late. We want to be polite, so we tend to wait, losing valuable time to the whole team. That also could indicate that the time may actually be inconvenient. Our recommendation: ensure the time is a convenient one for the team, for example at least 15 minutes after the start of the workday, but start on time to establish the pattern. Another problem: social discussions causing the meeting to start late, and can also cause the meetings to digress. They may be necessary for encouragement, so it's good to be reasonable. Our recommendation: set the example. Be there a few minutes ahead of time for the socials, and then starting on time should be the pattern. Let's summarize this section. Daily Scrum meetings are scheduled at the same time every day, at a time that is convenient for the team. Everyone in the development team attends the daily Scrum, always. Because if some are missing, communication breaks down as people miss out on needed information. How can we implement this? First, we need to remind who is the development team. The Agile team, minus the product owner and the Scrum Master. It is the development team that is directly working on the sprint goal. What is the sprint goal? A product increment, with the emphasis on it incrementally increasing in functionality. Sometimes the product owner and the Scrum Master may be missing. They can, since they are not micromanaging. Physical presence, in the meaning of to attend, is flexible. Just because remote workers aren't physically there with the rest of the team, this doesn't mean that they shouldn't participate in the daily Scrum. They can conference call in, or even better, video chat during the daily Scrum. Of course, there are logistics involved with planning this, as you have to take into account several time zones. Make sure that you're not asking a team member to participate in a Scrum meeting at an unreasonable time, as in 3 a.m. their time. So, the information delivered during this meeting is the most important thing. Our physical presence is secondary. What can a team do if some cannot always attend, for example, remotes or part-time workers? Absentees need to inform the team, and also need to be informed. Our recommendation: if team members cannot attend after they've contributed to the sprint goal, they send an email to the team answering each of the questions. Record the sync for those not present, and publish to a known location, if it's found useful or worthy. Have remote or part-time team members update their Outlook calendars with project availability. The reason? To ensure continuity. As a summary, do not forget that everyone in the development team attends, but they can attend without being physically present. So we've looked at developing recommended practices for the daily Scrum regarding to the planning of the meeting. In the next section, we'll be looking more closely about communicating effectively during the meeting at the areas of participation and content.